Hey guys, Marty Boots here. Today I just want to show you how I think the altcoin market is going to play out and how you can potentially make a 10x gain in this bull market. Well, first off, I'll talk quickly about Bitcoin because we all know Bitcoin is the main coin. So, if you consider that Bitcoin has just moved 200% higher to the upside, a pullback is not the end of the world. Because this has moved so much higher, it's the 200% higher, the likelihood is that we are in a bull market. And if you watch my previous videos or if you've been on our Discord group, you would know that we've been talking about Bitcoin is in a bull market for the last few months. So the important thing is to stay on the right side of the trade and understanding the trade, understanding the trend, and staying on the right side of the trade is key to success in trading and investing. Doesn't matter if you're in the stock market or crypto or forex or futures, you need to be on the right side of the trend. So determining the trend is key. It's vital. So the fact that we have had this move, the probability is that we are, there's no certainties, but the probabilities are high that we are in a bull market. So if we can determine that, now the million-dollar question is, what are altcoins going to do and how are they going to trade? So I want to talk more about this. So you can see here, I've just got two comparison coins here. I've got ONT, Ontology, and First Majestic Silver, and this is a silver stock. And silver stocks trade almost like crypto in a way. They can run from $1 to $10 and back from $10 back down to $1. They're very volatile, so they resemble crypto. So it's a very good comparison. So obviously you can see the big downtrend. This does not look like as much of a downtrend, but if I drew a few things on these charts, if I show you here, this is a 90% drop on these coins. On this silver stock. So it's a 90% drop, and it's very similar to Ontology, which had about a 90-something% drop as well. Maybe slightly more than this, but it's what happens afterwards is the key. Very important. Now you can see that it's just starting to trend higher and trend higher. It's grinding, but it's difficult to trade because it's coming out of a bear market, and coming out of a bear market, it usually means a lot of choppy action and a lot of stop hunting, a lot of profit taking. People are afraid that it's going to roll over, and that wall of worry just it hangs and lingers in the air for months and months and months. And everybody's worried that it's going to roll over and go to new lows because of the big drop. Now the same here in Ontology, ONT, we're getting that grind higher and the choppy action, and we're just getting over the 200 moving average, and you can see here we just got over the 200 moving average. So that wall of worry is lingering. It's a stench in the air that everybody is worried that it's going to roll over. But if you'd watched my previous videos and in our Discord group, we've been saying these are in a bull market. I don't think that stench should be lingering when you understand the trend. Now the problem is it's difficult to trade because of the choppy action and the stop hunts. But in theory, and if my theory is correct, this should trend higher in a slow grinding fashion. This is an ascending triangle here, and we should break out to the upside. And again here, I probably should put, this is essentially one here as well, a smaller one, as the grind higher, and then it gets to the breakout point and it explodes higher, and you get that big explosive move. And you can see a larger ascending triangle here. And then it gets up to this point. This is a larger ascending triangle. So in theory, we are on this first ascending triangle, and we will get that explosive move higher, and then we can come back and test this trend line again. So if you understand that trend, and these should move higher, the moving averages should move higher and grind higher, just like on this. The price followed the moving averages higher, and it never broke below them again. So if you understand that and what I'm getting at here, this is what happens. When people start realizing that the wall of worry is no longer a wall of worry, the FOMO starts kicking in. Price move higher and higher and higher, and then people see this potential breakout. This becomes a large ascending triangle, and it's a very bullish pattern. And price climbs that wall of worry the whole way and explodes, and that FOMO just grabs hold of the market, and everybody wants in, and price just goes absolutely mental. Now this is the likely scenario for these coins, these USD pairs that we have been trading. This is a very likely scenario. Now you can see here, I've got a couple of things drawn here. This is a 10x gain from the breakout of the 200 moving average, which is just here, just right there. And that is exactly where we are at right now on Ontology and a lot of these crypto coins, a lot of these USD pairs. So we are right here, and we are right here on this trend. This is where we're at. And you can see this ascending triangle forming, and we're going to get an explosive move to the upside. And then we're going to probably back test this. Now, the key difference here is, guys, it is good to buy and hold. It's very difficult to trade. You know, we will be trading this as well, and we will make very good money trading this. But to have a bag stashed away for the longer term from this position, from this area, it's a good long-term buy in my opinion. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do and what I am doing, because I expect to make 10 times my money on these coins, a lot of these coins. And if it's not 10 times, you know, if you get 5x, you know, that you cannot sniff at that. 10x, yes. Can you get 100x if these coins really take off? Sorry guys, I left Discord on and it's beeping away there. So here's what I want to show you. Now, if you buy right here, and this shows it was a 10x, almost over a 10x. Now the thing is, if you buy on the breakout of this ascending triangle, look at your gains. Your gains are only 500%. Sorry guys, I need to close Discord. It's just beeping away there. Sorry about that. You can see your gains are less than half. It's 600% less. You know, this is 4.6 and this is 1,065. So, you know, just by getting in and holding that bag, the extra, you get 600% gains extra. This is how you make a 10x. You do not make a 10x from a FOMO later on. You do not. You make the 10x from holding now. And you need to be holding through all this chopping. It's very difficult, very emotionally taxing and mentally draining. You can see here, as we broke up, you know, you're up 100%, 90% from this area. I've drew it from here on this breakout point. As you break out above the 200 moving average, this is where I drew it from. But you lose half of that value again. You know, that dropped 50%. I'm doing this by eye, by the way, but it looks 50% to me. So it's emotionally draining, but you need to be holding through that 50% drop, and we will get that. Do mark my words. This is not plain sailing. We will get that 50% drop after a move higher. You probably get a 100% move higher, and you'll lose 50% of that again. And it's emotionally very difficult to hold. But the problem is, if you want that 10x, you need to hold through that dip and let that grind higher. Now, in theory, you can see the trend line held the whole way, but the moving averages held. Very important. You can see here the whole way, grinded higher. You know, the whole way, and the moving averages did not break. We are in this situation here. These are going to roll up, and these moving averages are going to be there, and we do not want to see the moving averages break. Then I could be wrong if we start breaking down from the moving averages. But from 13 years of watching charts, you know, this is what I see playing out, and we're forming the first ascending triangle of a grind higher out of a bear market. This is where we're at right now, and then we're going to form a bigger one. Probably, well, is it going to be another ascending triangle? I'm not sure if it'll be ascending triangle this time, but it'll be that grind higher, and then the FOMO is going to kick in. When we get up here to 100% higher, so maybe $3 or even $2.50, then the FOMO is going to kick in, and people are going to realize that the wall of worry is no longer there, and the FOMO is going to kick in and explode prices higher. So that's it, guys. The video ran on a little bit, 10 minutes. I didn't mean it to be so long, but it's important to understand the process and understand the structure of the market coming out of a bear market. Things cannot just be back to glory days straight away. And even though these are up almost 200% from the lows, or 150% from the lows, to get the really big gains, you need to be holding through all this chop. And that is how you will get your 10x and, make life-changing gains. So, thanks for watching, guys. That's it for the video. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join us on our Discord, we have lots of very intelligent and profitable traders in there. We're in there every day and we're very active, and we will be throughout this bull market, and we plan to make life-changing gains. And if you'd like to join us in there, please hit us up in the link below. That'll take you to our Facebook page, and you can send us a message there and we'll hook you up. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.